Hey friends. Today's been a really good day. I'm stopped at my favorite spot to watch the sunset. Ooh, it's so pretty, beautiful. Let's see if it gets the color right because, yeah, sometimes it gets a little too bright. But anyway, hi. I just wanted to come here because I had a really good day, good workout. But I've been very much on my faith journey and very much walking with God with everything that I do. And I kind of just want to speak on it. I think sometimes it gets a little difficult because I get a little overwhelmed with, life in general. And as much as I give everything to God, just renewing myself and becoming a new woman in God and, shedding the old skin that I had and becoming who I am now, it can be a little overwhelming, and it can be frustrating. It could be a whole lot of emotions. And I think over the course of the last few weeks, I've been feeling a lot of different emotions, a lot of different things that have kind of showed me that I am still growing and still learning. And we're just going to prop you up right there. And I wrote this last night. Also, my fit is crazy. I'm wearing an N Him Sunday, should be every day, with my little flannel because I had another shirt on, but it's cold. So I want to read this little note that I wrote last night after I was reading the Bible, and let's go. So I said, hello, not sure where to begin, but I love you is always a start. Going through this walk with faith, I find myself questioning literally everything in my life. Some days are definitely harder than others, and some days I feel on top of the world. I'm not sure of all the emotions I feel throughout my days because there's so many. There will be times that I feel distanced from others. There will be times when I want to be alone, times that I want to be with people I care about and surrounded in love, times I want an extra squeeze or I want to give an extra squeeze and be a little bit more affectionate. Battling my old self and becoming a woman solely in God has been beautiful, but it can be overwhelming at times. Overwhelming in multiple ways: negative, positive, neutral, just overwhelming. I will get my rushes and surges of overwhelming gratitude and joy, but sometimes I also grieve the person that I used to be. And I think that's normal. As much as I love this life, I still do get confused and scared. And as much as I give things to God, I'm still learning. I've found great solace in turning to God in any and all moments, but like a plant, like I said, I'm still growing. I want to be transparent and let you know that there are times that I may seem quiet. There are times that I may seem extra joyful and extra talkative. There may be times that I am present, but may not always seem like it. I'm still trying to figure it all out through Christ. So bear with me as I go through this journey. So when I was writing this, I kind of came to a little light bulb moment. So over the course of the last week, I have been really struggling with sleep, really battling my sleep schedule and not being able to get full rest and going to sleep super late or waking up super late, not early like I used to. I feel like I'm kind of just in that spot where I was really riding a high with God for a cool minute, and then I kind of just started going down a little bit. And I think that's normal, and I'm not scared of it. I'm not fearful. I haven't felt any super negative thing from it, but I've definitely noticed and been observant of it. And I had this little light bulb moment last night where I think, okay, so a little context. I got offered this job that I will be working with my mom in her new office. And the office has not opened up yet, and it's been postponed and postponed and postponed. So with the job that I currently have at the gym, I'm basically working week to week. And that already has been a little bit of a tougher toll on me because I already don't make a lot of money as it is. Not that finances is super prevalent in my life, but it is something to think of, right? And so as I've been working week to week, this week, for example, I only got scheduled Friday, which is in 2 days. It's Wednesday now, and I haven't worked since last week. And that is a long time. I usually don't work weekends, but I usually still work throughout the week. So having all this free time and not really knowing what to do with it, I caught myself staying up late, not really focusing on all the things, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it kind of took a toll on me. So there's a little context. Then last night, as I was tossing and turning, so all the way, also by the way, excuse all the cars passing by, I'm at a very spot in the mountains where a lot of cars pass by. So my apologies, but I will be pausing when they do come by. Also, if I look at the viewfinder instead of the camera, I'm also sorry. Kind of a force of habit. Anyway, light bulb moment, because I realized I think the Lord is not only preparing me for a huge chapter, but he's definitely preparing me for, he's keeping me in this calmness and stillness right now, because there might be a lot of chaos in the next few weeks. My sister has her surgery on April 17th, and she's getting a kidney transplant. For those of you that don't know, she has been battling stage 4 kidney disease since about 7-8 years ago. So today is March 13th, and it's coming up on the month before, and it's going to be a little chaos because she has a 6 to 8 week, anywhere up to 8 weeks, even passing that recovery time. And in that time, it's going to be straight solitude for her and Carmen, which is her kidney donor. And my mom's going to be over there for the most part of the beginning of the recovery state, which means I won't have my mom at my house. And also, my sister's obviously going through this whole new super miraculous thing, right? So super exciting. But there might be times where it might get a little difficult in the near future. So I think he's really preparing me in this calmness and stillness to prepare myself to face any sort of turmoil I might feel in the next few weeks and upcoming months, right? So I've realized that I'm very grateful to be where I'm at, and how leading up to this discovery that I had, I have been in such a great headspace, such a positive mindset, so motivated, pushing others, supporting others, inspiring others to be their best selves, as well as inspiring myself to do that as well, through all glory of the Spirit and of God. Because honestly, I talk to him so often, literally at all moments of the day. I feel like I'm catching myself talking to this man, and talking to the Lord. He has changed me and worked through me so much in this last few months. Like since January, I've seen such a change in myself and the woman that I am, in little ways, like the music that I listen to, how hard I push myself in my workouts, how much I go about loving on others as much as I can, how much gratitude I'm showing throughout the day and to people that I care about. I feel like I've caught myself really doing the things, walking the walk, not just talking the talk, but walking it. Like I've fully been so action based in these last few months, and it's been so amazing because not only has he worked through me and obviously opened up doors for me to work on other things, but has truly let me feel peace and sanity and happiness and gratitude and joy that I don't see myself reverting back. And as much as maybe life happens and things hit me, I don't feel afraid. I don't feel scared to move forward. I feel like I'm so surrounded by love, and I'm so aware of where I'm at with him, that it's so nice to be in this spot to prepare me for what's to come, you know. And like, God willing, I do have the times that I do have in the next few months, weeks, to experience what I do with my family. But I've really come to that realization of like, family matters, and like surrounding myself with certain people, and also taking the time to be in solitude and isolate myself with the word and with God. But also, once I learn those things and I start using those things, like utilizing what I've learned from the word, it has completely changed the game. Like I view my life in such a different light now. I know, and I'm so aware that there is eternal life for me after this one, and what I can do now in this physical self is do nothing but inspire, impact, and leave love as a legacy. And that's what I've been working on and what I've been avidly doing. And so with that comes things that I find always changing about myself. For example, spending time with certain people. I feel like I'm very actively present in any and every moment now, because not every day is promised. You literally live and die every day, because you can be a new, renewed person every time you wake up and you give grace to God and how he can use to work through you that day, right? And so I've realized that with that happening, I not only, like I said in that letter, question everything around me, but the people around me and the love that I carry for them. How do I say this? I've noticed things and people in my circle that maybe we're in different seasons of life right now, and there's no love lost, but I'm so in a season of grace and joy and happiness and love that I notice things. And I'm like, hey, like, it's really crazy to be cognitive and aware of where you are in a godly light. Because I had always found myself very aware, you know, mentally of myself and what I bring to the table and the values that I bring in a worldly state and what I thought was godly. But when I took that step and I started really immersing myself in the word and like I said, walking the walk, the word, church service, worship nights, inviting friends to worship nights, talking about God every day and believing every single thing, having intention behind everything that I do because all I want to do is be like him, it has fully changed the game. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I am so grateful. That's all I can say is I'm so grateful to be where I'm at, because everything that I do, I move through him. And there's sacrifices that I've thought about, and there's things that I've realized he is opening and clearing a path for me to do, and it might leave others behind for the time being. But I am also such a believer that the Lord is always working, and his timing is obviously above all, and nothing's in our control, it's all in his, that no matter what comes my way and whatever I have to do in my physical self, he's got, and I'm good. And no matter what, he's gonna bring the people that need to be around me to me. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of just felt very moved to talk about that and to bring that up, because I've just noticed a lot of differences in myself. And even just, I'm a very big photo memory gal. I have like 45,000 pictures on my phone right now, and I already put like 7,000 in a Google Photos hard drive because it was taking too much space for my phone. Anyway, I will look back on videos and pictures of my worldly self, and it's so night and day, like, of who I was. And as much as I thought I was moving with love, like, I'm truly moving with love now. Like, it is insane. And I feel like people around me feel the change too. And certain people God will send me to fuel my fire and to push me forward. Obviously, all I need is God, but also the humans that I do have around me, him being able to use them as vessels when I need it. He is always at work, and I'm so aware of it, and I'm so thankful of it, that it's been so cool. And that's literally all I can say is it's been so cool. And I pray to God that you all experience the type of love that God has. I hope that this, if you've listened all the way through, which I appreciate, this kind of opens a door for certain people that are halfway in, halfway out. I'm fully in it, and I'm telling you, it is so good. And I know there's going to be times in life is like a roller coaster, right? No matter how much you believe in the Lord, things are going to happen. But fully immersing my life in this man, I keep saying in this life and in this lifestyle, and being an avid Christian where I fully am so intentional with everything that I do, and I'm really just craving and hungry to learn more about it and to just open up my eyes to more. I just love it here, and I don't ever want to go back. I know that the devil is always working hard, but promise you, on everything, God is working 10 times harder all the time. He is always working. He's always there for you. He will literally always lead a hand when you need it, and he's always hugging you, and he's always here, bro. He's standing next to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it here, and that's all I can say. So I just want to talk about that for a little bit. God bless y'all. Now let's watch the sunset. It's so beautiful right now. His creation is, he's literally the chef, and chef's kiss, you know what I'm saying? He really did his thing when he brought sunsets and sunrises to the world. You know what I'm saying? He really did his thing. And I am an avid partaker of watching all those beautiful things that unfold before my eyes. So hope that all made sense. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That is all. I love you. I'm rooting for you. Always show up with love. Always choose grace, gratitude, and love at all times. God bless you. Nothing but love on this side. Okay, bye. Let's watch the sunset. Bruh. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh.